Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe. I'm Jordy, and today I am joined with
Ian.
We are super excited to be here. Hopefully, you guys had a great night last night. It was our wild Wednesday. We had MegaSota game night the night prior, and so we're going to tally up all those PGL points and let you know what happened. We're going to be coming to you live all day long on the Pilot TVs, Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as Twitch. Our channel names on both are MegaSota for you guys.
Yeah, speaking of those Pilot TVs, we actually had some locations that just got some brand new Pilot TVs, and I actually wasn't proactive and put them on our new list because we actually have some even newer ones that just got, like Smiley's Tavern, B&L Bar, Moen's Bar, Rodney's Tavern, Oleander Saloon, Big Dog Sports Cafe, as well as Lamplighter Bar.
That is super, super exciting. I love seeing all those brand new locations getting Pilot TVs, so definitely go check those out because we got a lot of reasons for you to stick around and play some Pilot with us today, and hopefully you can be like one of our lucky jackpot winners from yesterday. But we do want to highlight some of the jackpots from today.
Oh yeah, definitely some great jackpots in store for today. Unfortunately, the Twins Bingo jackpot not as large as it was when it started off this week. It was we were able to give out that giant jackpot out to Mad Dog, who won $27,000. We'll talk more about that total when we get into those jackpots from yesterday. But now it is growing once again from $500. You guys can still win it in 52 balls or less, so same likelihood of going out. It doesn't normally grow to $27,000. It usually goes out at like $1,000, $2,000, like at most $10,000. It's an abnormality for it to get that large. And so definitely come out and take your best shot and win some Twins Bingo prizes.
Absolutely, and right after that's when we jump right into the 25-cent card edition of Jackpot Hunter that runs from 1 to 4. And we got that miner on the line already starting out at 64 balls in our very first game. It's already sitting at $169.41. That's going to be going out very, very soon, so be primed and ready for when that Jackpot Hunter kicks off.
Yeah, and, well, the minor jackpot action doesn't stop there, as the Jackpot Hunter $1 edition that runs from 4 all the way till 6 o'clock has a $263 jackpot available, and you can win that in 60 balls or less. Just needs another $40 or so to get to that $300 mark to click up from 60 to 64, but it could be going out before it even has a chance to.
Absolutely. You got a great chance to get that in your pocket, so definitely come out and try your hand at all of the bingo we have to offer today. And so you can be like lucky one of our winners from yesterday. You already talked about Mad Dog stealing away that huge Twins Bingo jackpot yesterday over at the Lincoln Depot. He ended up taking home a giant jackpot of $27,266.
Yeah, definitely some really great stuff for Mad Dog. Always get excited when a longtime player gets a big jackpot. And what makes it even funnier is that he was the one that told us when Twins Bingo went off air last season. He was like, I have my eye out on that jackpot. I know exact what money count it's at, so you guys can't skimp us out on any kind of money. And then we were like, okay, Mad Dog, we won't skip you out on any kind of money. He had plans for that jackpot, and he was able to succeed with those plans. Really, really fun stuff.
Absolutely, a well-deserved win.
Yeah, we also had Gulia over at Brian's Bar and Grill take home a whopping $6,552.
Nicely done. Next up, we had E-Train over at Ummy's taking home $829.
Yep, and we also had Forget You D over at VFW Austin taking home $1,174.
Nicely done. And then that last jackpot that went out in that wild Wednesday with us last night, and it was Law over at Blasco's Embassy Bar, who got to take home $654. Super, super exciting. But the jackpots don't stop there. We also want to highlight some of the minor jackpot winners from the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter from our happy hour show yesterday.
Oh, and for some reason we're missing Snaps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Snaps had a nice win on had a large jackpot in our game of Vikings victory, taking home $1,892. For some reason, not on our list, but a really, really great win for Snaps.
Absolutely. But one of those happy hour winners from yesterday that we were about to highlight, it got kickstarted off with Pete, who ended up taking home $576.95 over at Elsie's Bar and Grill in Minneapolis.
Yeah, we also had positive over at Leo's Bar in Newmarket, taking home $422.
Nicely done. And then that last jackpot, we already talked about him winning. It was E-Train over at Ummy's, taking home that jackpot of $829.
Yeah, definitely some good stuff there. And you guys can always find some good stuff in our e-tabs. One of my favorite e-tabs just came out recently, and that's Blazing Wheels. Try your luck spinning the Blazing Wheel and see if you can win some scorching prizes in that Blazing Wheel bonus round.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. You'll definitely want to check it out, and you'll love it, even if it is just the cash you get in your pocket. But we are going to be checking into Minneapolis, Minnesota to see what the weather's looking like today.
Oh, the largest city in Minnesota. Feel nice, big time today. Well, it looks like it's going to be some clouds this morning that will give way to generally sunny skies for the afternoon. A high of 55 degrees. Winds west to northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. So should be gusty, not too cold, and a perfect day to maybe just watch the sun from inside your bar and play some pilot games.
Absolutely. It's going to be cooling off into the nighttime a little bit, and you could expect to see some rain. It's only a slight chance, though, about 24%, but that is going to be partly cloudy skies, and it's going to be dipping to a low of 41 degrees. Not too cold. It's just looking to be warming up a little bit on this spring day.
Yeah, and that moon will be a waning Gibby. Wow, it actually just took off Gibbous. Yeah, that's funny if I just saying Gibby. We do have some Twins Bingo that we're about to get into right after this Cup of Joe with Jordy, and that runs from 12 all the way to 1. We have a $500 jackpot available on that one on just 25-cent cards, as well as some Twiking Zone points are on the line because that's that combination of Twins Bingo and Vikings Bingo points combined together.
Absolutely, but it's looking like this top 10 has been pretty stagnant as we still have that tie going on in 9th place between Mikey Wins at Steve-O's and Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon, both with 88,000.
Yeah, definitely some good stuff. We did have someone close in on another person as GTZ over at the Midi stayed in 6th place, but was able to creep up from, I think it was 106,000 points, now with 114,000 points, only 1,000 points behind Yo-Yo over at Riverside Store Tavern with 115,000 points.
Yeah, we thought Yo-Yo was in competition with Bobo, but since Bobo in 4th place was able to accumulate enough points to sit with 124,000, it's looking like Yo-Yo might have to get some points to even hold on to 5th.
Yeah, and then probably the most interesting race is when you get into that 3rd and 2nd place spot between Sin Bob over at Corky's Bar South Haven and then another Corky's Bar South Haven location player, Nan. They Sin Bob 132,000 points. Nan 133.
Yeah, that is pretty neck and neck right now, and Sin Bob could easily steal away that 2nd place spot again. So we're going to need to see some of these players out there accumulating some of those points during our lunchtime. Scrub Eye still sits in 1st place, though, untouched, sitting with 166,000 over at American Legion Fridley.
Oh, yeah, definitely some good stuff there. And there was only one shakeup in the standings. Well, 2 shakeups, actually.
All right.
As one location was able to get out of the 100,000 point club and into the 200,000 point club. Steve O's and Crystal able to do that big feat now with 206,000 points.
That's super exciting. That means 7 out of 10 of these locations are in that 200,000 point club or higher. Super exciting to see. Now in a race for that 6th place spot against our place on 3rd. But that other shakeup that happened was the tie getting broken up. Eagles Rochester was able to pull ahead, now sitting with 261,000 in 4th place, leaving Corner Bar and Goodhue into 5th, sitting with 257,000.
Wow, that is some crazy stuff. Well, our top 3 are still staying put as 3rd place. We got American Legion Fridley, 282,000 points, 362,000 points for the 2nd place location, Corky's Bar South Haven, and newly getting into the 600,000 point club, we have VFW Spring Lake Park in 1st place with 602,000 points.
That is super, super impressive. I can't wait to see what kind of records are broken this season and what that point total is going to end up when we finish off.
Oh, that's for sure. It's going to be something crazy because they are on pace right right now, I think, to set the record.
Absolutely. But if you guys want to check out some of the different games we have to offer on your iPads, you can play our eTab games. Right now, we're listening to Buku Bucks. You can head in the words in search of big bucks, play beer pong at deer camp, or test your shooting skills in the Buku Bucks hunting bonus round. So definitely check that out and win some big trophy prizes.
I mean, it just got voted as the #1 eTab game out of all of our eTab games. So it's definitely a good one. Definitely check it out. Or check out the 50 different Charitable eTab games that we have, because they're all super, super fun. Play anytime. We huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5. There's awesome bonus and free play rounds all within those games as well. And so definitely check them out, and you'll find an eTab that's perfect for you.
Absolutely. But if you just want to stick to the regularly scheduled bingo, we got a lot of cash on the line for you today, especially after that Twins bingo when we jump into the 25-cent card edition of Jackpot Hunter, running from 1 to 4. We start off the day with that minor already at $169.41 at 64 balls or less. We also have that major at $295.85 at 48 balls or less. Not to mention that mega lumen in the background at $25,000. You can take that home in 44 balls or less.
But right after that, we get into our happy hour, where we have a lot of fun with 2 games of Lucky 4 bingo that both have $9 grand on the line, and you'll have a shot at 4 o'clock and at 6 o'clock. And you can also play the 23 games that are in between those games of Lucky 4 Bingo, because we got Jackpot Hunter $1 edition that runs from 4 all the way till 6 o'clock. Those prizes look phenomenal right now, as we have a mega jackpot at 100 grand, 43 balls or less to win. The major is at $16,863, very doable at 51 balls or less. I would even say that's normally when the major goes out, at 51 balls or less.
Yep, I couldn't agree more.
And then that minor jackpot should be going out within the first few games of Jackpot Hunter, as it's at $263 that you can win in 60 balls or less. Now, not only can you win those great prizes, you can also win points towards the Jackpot Hunter standings, and they have been pretty stagnant lately, but yesterday, there was actually a few little shakeups that happened on the location side of the standings. But we'll first have to go over the players as they stayed put with everything.
Absolutely. There was no shakeups at all. We still have a tie going on in 6th place between Kimmy at Niswa Legion and 2A-Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar. They both sit with 57,000 points, right behind Brother Nat in 5th place with 59,000.
Yeah, really, really great stuff there. A close race. But, I mean, Kev over at the Deer Stand isn't too far ahead of Brother Nat, who has 61,000 points, only 2,000 points ahead of Brother Nat.
Yeah, that whole little group is definitely neck and neck with each other, but our top 3 have stayed pretty solidified through the last couple weeks, as in 3rd place, it's Not Lucky at Corner Bar and Good Hugh, sitting with 83,000 points. Bull sits in 2nd place at Corner Bar and Good Hugh with 106,000. And then in 1st place, we got Bobo at Corner Bar and Good Hugh, also sitting with 138,000 points.
Yeah, but let's talk about those huge shakeups that happened in the location side of these standings, as the number 10 location moved from 10th into 9th place. We got American Legion Fridley passing up Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl, now with a 1,000 point lead with 73,000 points.
Absolutely, and they are both super close to getting into that 75,000 point club or higher, and so that will make all 10 of our locations in that club or higher, and so I'm very excited to see when that happens.
Yeah, definitely some exciting stuff there. But we also had another big riser in this one, from 7th all the way to 5th place.
That's right.
We got Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop with now 84,000 points. Definitely not enough points to feel comfortable on their lead over the two locations that they passed up.
Yeah, they ended up pushing back Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd back to 6th place from 5th, who now sits with 83,000, and then with 82,000 right behind them, we got Billy's Rockford that was passed up and moved back to 7th place.
Yeah, definitely some shakeups in the works there, but our top 3 did stay put. As 3rd place, we got Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 153,000 points. With 173,000 points in 2nd place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park, and in 1st place, we got Corner Bar Goodhue with 359,000 points.
Absolutely, but after that second round of Lucky 4 Bingo that you guys play at 6 p.m., hopefully getting to take home that $9 grand jackpot, that's when you jump into Uninterrupted Skull Bingo for you guys tonight. That's going to be running all the way from 6 to 10. We have some great prizes on the line. That line prize looked awesome yesterday, went out on the final game, game, so it's starting out clean slate today, $0 and 10 balls or less. But you guys know the drill. The more you guys play, the more of you out there, the sooner that's going to click up for you guys. We also have a large frame at $7,378 at 43 balls or less, not to mention that coverall prize that you could take home in 50 balls or less that's sitting at $27,832.
Yeah, definitely some really great prizes coming after some really great PGL nights that we had the last 2 nights. You get uninterrupted Skull Bingo, super fun stuff, but the last 2 nights were super fun as well, as we had Tuesday night MegaSota game night. It starts at 6:40 every single Tuesday. Bunch of PGL tournament games, even a jackpot hunter game that you can get some great prizes in. And then the grand finale of Jackpot Jungle that you guys could take home $6,273 if you win it in 54 balls or less. Definitely some good stuff. And there'll be some new hosts for MegaSota game night next week.
That's right. So definitely look out for that on Tuesday night at 6:40. There's going to be some new faces. You might know them, you might not. So be prepared and be excited. And so on Wednesday, you can check out Wild Wednesday that we just finished up last night. That'll be going each and every Wednesday from 7 to 9. It's definitely a super fun night. And we have our Jackpot Jungle coverall of our own that we end off our night with. It's the 25-cent card edition this time. So in 52 balls, you could be taking home over $11,500 on that prize.
Definitely some great stuff. And if you guys want to be earning PGL points during those nights, you got to be signed up at PGL.world. Not only do those players compete for points, they also have access to insider information, which includes a monthly newsletter that has so much great information in it. So get signed up at PGL.world today.
Absolutely. We love showcasing all of those brand new people who sign up, so we're going to do just that. We had Nama's Girls, Nama 6, Maiko 7000, Julston 8, Jugru 8, Pignant, Am18 or 8 Am1198, as well as Bratwurst.
I love a good bratwurst.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like the names, definitely some good stuff. Hopefully you guys can get into our top 10 soon, but we did have some shakeups in our PGL top 10 as of yesterday.
Yeah, Sarah Honey was out there playing, and she was able to move up from 9th place to 8th, also alongside Big Pimpin', who was out there, moving up from 10th to 9th. Because of those two players accumulating enough points to move up, Nixon got pushed back to 10th, but it's super exciting to see Sarah Honey officially in that 1 million point club.
Yeah, super good stuff there. We also had a shakeup with our 5th and 6th place players, as moving up from 6th into 5th, living up to his name, it's High Rising Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 1,103,620 points. Who got pushed back? Well, it was none other than Reyes22, our hot and cold player that sometimes is moving up in the standings. Kind of reminds me of Leo's Sports Bar in just the way she just moves all over these standings. But Reyes22 over at American Legion Morristown now has 1,088,160 points in 6th place.
Yeah, but those were the only shakeups we've seen. Forget UD stayed in 4th, and then our 3rd place locations, or 3rd place player sits like this. Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon, sitting with 1,487,000 points. Keith is in 2nd place still over at Billy's Rockford, sitting with 1,731,000. And then in 1st place, just ahead of them, it is Bam Bam at Stewartville Legion Post, sitting with 1,787,000.
Yeah, good job to all those players. And we didn't have a bunch of crazy shakeups in these standings, as a lot of the scores stayed the same, or they just didn't accumulate enough. But the one location that was able to do it, I mean, you want to make the prediction?
Is it the same one that's been combating all the way through the standings?
They're always moving up and down the standings. Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa.
Are they rising again?
Yep, they're rising once again from 8th back into 6th, where they were coming in on Tuesday.
Home sweet home.
Yeah, back to 6th place for Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa. They have 3,657,000 points. They bumped back VFW Northfield as well as Atomic Star Tavern. VFW Northfield now in 7th, Atomic Star Tavern now in 8th.
Yeah, now they're trying to compete with Blasco's Embassy Bar, sitting in 5th place, as they sit with 3,887,000 $86,000 right ahead of him.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff. But our top three did stay the same. As in third place, we got Neeson's Gaylord with 4,572,000 points. With 5,616,000 points in second place, we got Billy's Rockford. And in first place, we got Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with 5,780,000 points.
Absolutely. So definitely come out for each and every specialty night we have to offer and stay in the know about everything Pilot Games is up to by going to our Facebook page and giving us a follow and a like. You'll be able to keep up with all of our weekly bingo schedules, event details, big progressives, player pictures, and so much more. That link tree will give you all the direct links to our social medias, streams, and all the locations around Minnesota where you guys can play Pilot Games.
Yeah, some awesome stuff. And one of the greatest things about being here at Pilot Games is that you guys, when you guys are playing Pilot Games, you're giving money to charities. And so we like to highlight a specific player. And this was actually the biggest jackpot winner over the weekend, Policy Man, over at Arlington Dugout, who took home $17,039. And Arlington Dugout supports a great charity, the VFW Post 6031 in Arlington.
Yeah, and their mission statement is to foster camaraderie among United States veterans of overseas conflicts, to serve our veterans, the military, and our communities, and to advocate on the behalf of all veterans.
Well, like we say at the end of every broadcast, remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins.
Have a good one.
Points. With 80,000 points in seventh place, we got Tasty Pizza Hanger 45 in Hilltop. Sixth place is Billy's Rockford with 82,000 points. With 83,000 points in fifth place, we got Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd. Fourth place is Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 95,000 points. Now we get into that 100,000 point club because with 153,000 points in third place, we got Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. Second place is VFW Spring Lake Park with 173,000 points. And then that number one location, you probably could have guessed it from the player standings. It's Corner Bar in Goodhue with 355,000 points so far this season.
That is super impressive, but you guys need to be coming out from 4 to 6 each and every day to try your hand at the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter during our happy hour show.
it is.
53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous days.
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Kriesel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts, drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the very first game of Twins Bingo. We're getting right into it. Only a couple seconds away from getting enrolled, so do that exactly because we got a jackpot. It's over $544 right now, and you can get it in 52 balls or less, like you always can. But of course, I am one of your co-hosts, John, and this is the other co-host,
Will.
That's right, and we are live right now on Pilot TV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and on the Twitch app as well. Our channel name on both of those places is MegaSota. But we got balls dropping on this very first game of the broadcast. That $5 must-go prize is on both the line prize and the large M. And we got that jackpot over $520 on that coverall, available in 52 balls or less. But you guys might be watching on some of those brand new shiny Pilot TVs because we just recently sent them out to a lot of new places. And we actually have a list of some of the new places that just got them. So you guys might be watching on them right now.
Oh yeah, they are watching us possibly over at Mainline Bar and Grill, Hideout Saloon and Grill, Old Town Tavern, Hiller's Last Call, American Legion Morristown, as well as our place on 3rd.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to all of those locations. But we do have a couple winners. We got Bear over at Knitsky's, Damama over at Poppers, and maybe me over at Corky's Bar South Haven. All three of those players splitting up that line. That line prize. Excuse me. Nice job, all of you guys. But of course, awesome stuff going to those Pilot TVs. Hopefully you guys are enjoying them. But we do have a lot of jackpots going out. You might have seen them going out on those Pilot TVs because we're at 29 jackpots given out for the rolling week and 372 for season 11. It's been insanity so far. And we actually gave out 5 jackpots just yesterday, and it was a pretty busy day. There were some pretty big jackpots going out, so definitely some pretty cool stuff. But of course, going out for that first jackpot, it was Mad Dog over at Lincoln Depot, winning that Twins Bingo jackpot yesterday on the very last game possible. It was awesome. And they won over $27,266 on that Twins Bingo jackpot. Nice job, Mad Dog. But up next, we had Julia over at Brian's Bar and Grill, taking away $6,552. Nice job, Julia. And then we had E-Train over at Ummy's, winning $829. And then we had Forget You D over at VFW Austin, taking away $1,174. But we do have a winner on the large M.
Oh yeah, we got Dan over at Newman's Bar in North St. Paul, taking home $5 on that large M. Good job, Dan.
Awesome stuff. But of course, we do have one more jackpot from yesterday, and it was a pretty decent one. It went out to Law over at Blashko's Embassy Bar, and Law took away $654. Definitely not a bad way to end your night. Nice job, Law.
Oh yeah, but those weren't the only winners. We had a couple winners in our Jackpot Hunter $1 edition that didn't quite make the cut for $600 minus E-Train, who we had over at Ummy's, winning $829.
Not bad.
But before we highlight these Jackpot Hunter $1 winners, we do got a Must-Go prize winner. It's Bear over at Knitsky's, taking home $7 on that Must-Go prize. Good job, Bear.
Awesome stuff.
Oh yeah, but our Jackpot Hunter $1 winners that were a little short of $600 was Pete over at Elsie's Bar and Grill, Minneapolis, taking home $576, just short of that $600 mark.
Yeah, not bad.
But we also had Positive over at Leo's Bar, New Market, taking home $422.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to all the jackpot winners from yesterday. You guys are out doing a lot of great stuff. But of course, we have some awesome stuff going on in our E-Tab realm over here at Pilot Games. And stuff is going crazy. We're releasing brand new Pilot E-Tab games. Like every couple weeks, it's been awesome. I know we started off the year with the Roaring 20s game. It's like a time travel themed E-Tab game. And then we had Nugget Chasers coming out, and that was more of like a mining themed one. And it's pretty cool. You can definitely check it out. And of course, the most recent one, it's Blazing Wheels. You can try your luck spinning the Blazing Wheel in the bonus round to win some scorching prizes right now because we just released it a couple weeks ago. It's been out. Definitely try it out if you haven't already and let us know what you think. But if you want to know when brand new games like that, release here at Pilot Games, give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. All you got to do, search up Pilot Games, and you will see our logo. It's pretty easy. That way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progressives and jackpots, player pictures, and a lot more than that too. You can also click the website link on our Facebook to see our link tree, which has links to bar locations, our other social medias like Twitter and Instagram, and a lot more than that as well. But of course, Before I go further into all the stuff we got here at Pilot Games, we do only have a minute and a half left to get enrolled into this next game. That minor jackpot is still at over $530, looking pretty good, but it is still available in 52 balls or less like it always is, so definitely not too bad of chances. But what we're playing right now, it's called TwinsBingo if you didn't know that. We play this every day from 12 to 1 p.m. And of course, this jackpot is always available in 52 balls or less to win. No matter if it's at $500 like it is right now, or if it's at like $500,000 if it ever can get to that amount.
If it got to that would be
It'd be insanity. And like there's always a chance of it getting to that amount purely because it's just like you know, wild probability. It's like, you know, it can happen. It's like a 0.00000 like 1% chance of happening, but you know, it's a possibility somewhere in the multiverse.
Yeah, like have you seen that there's like the chance of there's a chance of like when you slap a table of your hand like completely missing the atoms and going through apparently.
What?
And it's like it's a obviously extremely low chance.
So
and
like
it wouldn't actually ever
there's a chance
happen.
of you like splitting the atoms?
I don't know, but like just like somehow completely missing them. Because technically speaking, that is a chance because they're always moving.
Yeah, they are always moving. But like there's like millions of them.
And it's
so
like,
just
it's like basically impossible.
Yeah, basically impossible. That's hilarious. So I mean, yeah, that is technically possible though.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That was really funny. I never really thought about that like that.
I didn't either, and I thought it was like just a joke. And then I started actually like looking into it, and like I was like, technically speaking, he has a point.
Yeah. Like if the theoretical thing of the atoms are like you know what I mean, like exactly how we deem it. But yeah, that's really cool though. That is a funny way to think about that. But of course, we were getting out of the physics head. So we got TwinsBingo happening every day. We were just talking about that. It's a lot of fun. But right now we have 10 chances at it. We're on the second game. And we have the Musco prize on the line at $6 and $6 on the large M as well. And then, of course, the coverall prize got that jackpot available in 52 balls. But we do have a winner. We got GQCP over at the Barrel House Bar and Cafe taking away the line prize. Nice job. But, of course, the Jackpot Hunter 25-cent cards are happening right after this from 1 to 4 p.m. We got a lot of nice prizes in there happening today. The Mega Jackpot is at $25,000 and 44 balls or less. So clicking up in ball count, keep your eyes peeled out for that one. And then we have that major jackpot going out. It's at $295 and 48 balls or less. Not looking too bad. And that minor jackpot is actually starting the day off like right. Like you guys will definitely want to stick around for at least the first couple games after TwinsBingo, if I can say it right. Because that minor jackpot for Jackpot Hunter is at $169 and 64 balls or less to win. So that will be available on the very first game right at 1 p.m. So definitely stick around. I mean, that is worth checking out. But of course, it clicks after it goes out. It clicks up every $50 in ball count. So it actually does go out pretty fast. So if you miss out on the first chance, maybe you can wait around until it goes out the second time because it doesn't take very long.
Oh, yeah.
But of course, right after the TwinsBingo from 12 to 1 and Jackpot Hunter, the 25-cent edition from 1 to 4, we have our happy hour later tonight.
Oh, yeah. Our happy hour runs from 4 to 6 with that first game starting at 4 of Lucky 4 Bingo, where we guys give you that first shot of that mega of $9,050. But not to worry. After that, we have 23 games of Jackpot Hunter going from 4 to 6 with that minor jackpot starting off nicely for you guys at $263 that you can take home in 60 balls or less, meaning that should be going out really quickly. But before we go on about these prizes, we do got a couple large M winners with maybe me over at Corky's Bar South Haven, GQCP over at we got Rick Lou over at, and let's see, GC over at the Barrel House Bar and Cafe, and Rick Lou is over at American Legion Hugo. Good job to all three of those winners taking home some large M prizes.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to you two winners. But of course, those games of Jackpot Hunter, we have 23 of them. Before we get back into them, though, we have Gin Man over at Poppers taking away the coverall prize of $9. Nice job, Gin Man.
Oh, yeah, but we do have 23 games of Jackpot Hunter with that minor jackpot sitting at $263 that you take home in 60 balls or less. That major jackpot sitting nicely at $16,863 and that just clicked up recently up to 51 balls, meaning it should be really easy to hit. And that mega jackpot sitting ominously in the background, that is sitting at $100,000 that you take home in 43 balls or less. But after that, we get into that second game of Lucky 4 Bingo. That ends off the happy hour stream, and you guys get to get another shot at $9,050, meaning that you guys get another shot at that just before some Skull Bingo.
Awesome stuff, because we do have the Skull Bingo tonight from 6 to 10. Usually it is from 6 to 10, and tonight it is from 6 to 10. Saying that a lot of times.
6 to 10.
6 to 10. It is from 6 to 10.
Promise.
But usually the past 2 nights it hasn't been from 6 to 10 because we have 2 PGL nights that do interrupt it every now and then. But we'll get into those after we talk about the awesome prizes we have during Skull Bingo tonight from 6 to 10 p.m. We got that line prize. It is reset for tonight. It's starting off at $0, but it's always available in 10 balls or less, so it will click up pretty fast. That's probably the one that goes out the most. But then we have the large frame. It's sitting at $7,378 in 43 balls or less. And then that coverall prize is looking really good. It's starting to click up again to that huge, total it usually is at. It's at $27,832. You can win that in 50 balls or less. It's definitely pretty good prizes for tonight. I'd say, for the best jackpot of the day, though, I would either go for, I'd say your best chances at getting some prizes are going to be tonight from 4 to 6 for the Jackpot Hunter cards.
Oh, yeah, especially with that major jackpot sitting at almost $17,000.
Yeah.
And that's at 51 balls. We just handed that out, less than 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I think we handed it out pretty recently. And plus, it's supposed to click up, I think once it gets to 18.5, it clicks up to 52 or 53 balls.
I think it does.
Yeah, so definitely keep your eyes out for that one. It will be set to click up pretty soon, either tonight or maybe, within this week for sure. But of course, I'd say those are probably your best chances at getting some big money. But other than that, I mean, for sure, stick around for the Jackpot Hunter 25-cent cards right at 1 p.m. because that minor jackpot is on the line. And then later tonight, too, Skull Bingo's looking pretty good with the coverall prize and the large frame being thousands of dollars.
Oh, yeah.
But of course, we have a lot of awesome chances at some money 2 other days of the week. And we started off with MegaSota Game Night. Starts at 6:40 like it does every single Tuesday. Got a lot of awesome PGL games to be had during that time, including another chance at Jackpot Hunter, the $1 edition. So you actually get an extra game during MegaSota Game Night. So if you happen to, kind of lose off on a jackpot at the very end of the broadcast, you're like, oh man, we have to wait till tomorrow to get it. If it's a MegaSota Game Night, you just have to wait an hour or two and you get another shot at it. And of course, the coveralls are usually way bigger and stuff like that. It's usually pretty awesome stuff. Definitely check it out every MegaSota Game Night. PGL games, another shot at Jackpot Hunter, and then we finish off with a game of Jackpot Jungle at the very end of the broadcast. And of course, on that coverall prize in 54 balls or less, you could win over $6,273 before anyone gets enrolled into the game.
Oh, yeah, but the PGL action doesn't end there because the next day we got Wild Wednesday. It goes from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. Jordy and Ian typically take the helm and lead you guys through a ton of PGL action up until that Jackpot Jungle Grand Finale, where you guys get a shot at $11,502 that you take home in 52 balls or less. And that didn't go out yesterday, so it means it'll just be ready for next week.
That's right. We'll be getting bigger and better than it was before, but we got a couple winners. We got Gin Man at Poppers and Nan at Corky's Barn South Haven. Both of those players splitting up that line prize. Nice job, you two. But we got some awesome national days to get into, and we got some pretty cool ones today, to be honest.
We really do.
Definitely starting it off with World Creativity and Innovation Day. I had a great one to start it off with.
Oh, yeah.
Every year on April 21st, this national or World Day, actually, raises awareness about the role of creativity and innovation in all aspects of human development. It's also a day to encourage people around the world to engage in creative thinking.
What do you think is, one of the greatest things that we've gotten from someone just being, innovative?
Oh, I'd say peanut butter is a really good one. Sandwiches too.
Yeah.
Like a lot of culinary things. I feel like people were just kind of like, no, that sounds like it would be good.
See, I am going in the same route, but not exactly. I'm branching off a little bit. The refrigerator.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like convenience items and stuff like that.
Just refrigeration.
Microwave.
Refrigeration and AC in general.
Yeah.
Probably the best ideas we've ever had.
Very true.
I remember a conversation I had with the person I did my road test with or something. He was like, "Oh, you have AC?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Thank GQ. He's like, I'm pretty sure that's the only reason I passed.
That's
I was in the wrong
hilarious.
lane the whole time.
That's so funny. In the wrong lane the entire time. The dude was just really glad he had AC.
Yeah.
But I know it's whatchamacallit. I feel like convenience items are really big. I like anything with like electricity. I feel like that that was innovated like that. Like the light bulb, obviously. Like anything that's even refrigerators and AC need electricity too.
Yeah.
But of course, we do have a winner. We got Gin Man again over at Poppers, and we got Cola 123 at the North Bar. Both of them splitting up the large M. Nice job, you two. But yeah, definitely pretty cool stuff. Oh, and then we got another winner, GQCP over at the Barrel House Bar and Cafe. Nice job.
Oh yeah, good job.
But let's see. I guess. So you're going with refrigerator for your top innovation?
Yeah.
Best innovations of 2021. Oh, okay.
See, but I feel like if we go into this year, we're getting
it's just gonna be like smartphone case. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it's gonna
with
be
cool
like
camera attachment.
Yeah, smartphone case that's like also a taser or something like that.
Very
it's like
true.
it's like the weird stuff that we get in 2021.
Okay, time.com though.
Okay, maybe.
Let's take a look what they got. I feel like they might have some cool stuff.
Yeah, because honestly, think about all the things we've been inventing recently, helping people who have trouble with mobility and stuff.
Yeah.
Even those little things that help put socks on and stuff.
True.
I always thought that was really cool.
True. Yeah, the hands-free shoe. Speaking of that, Nike I guess really updated that, so it's a real thing. That's pretty cool. Making text audible. I've heard about that. That is actually a pretty cool thing. Yeah, that was pretty funny. But of course, making text audible. That's something that somebody did. They made a little handheld tiny camera where you can scan the text on a piece of paper and it reads it out loud to you.
I've seen those.
That's pretty
Have you also
sweet.
seen those instant translators?
Yeah, actually, your iPhone can do that now. Yeah, actually legit. I could do it right now. You just pulled out your camera and you literally scan a word or something. I'm not sure if it will. But if you see, and then you copy it, and it will just it will scan text and stuff, and you can even make it read it back to you if you just kind of have it read it out loud in a translator.
Oh, I'm saying you can speak into it and then it'll repeat it in whichever language
Oh,
you
yeah.
select, which is really cool.
on apps and stuff. Yeah, it is really
if
cool.
If there's apps that do
But
it now, that'd be awesome.
They have it to where you can translate pictures and stuff on the phone.
That's really cool.
Yeah, no, it is super super sweet. They had it in a.
I was really happy when you could just do QR codes even.
Oh,
it just made things so much
literally,
easier.
I know when the restaurants came back during the pandemic and stuff, they had the QR code menus.
Yeah.
And that was kind of sweet, to be honest.
It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But it just I don't know why. It felt I understand.
Yeah.
Couldn't do menus and stuff.
Yeah.
But for some reason it just felt weird to me.
Oh yeah, it did feel like not having a menu on the table kind of thing and not having it in your hands.
And honestly, it's not an issue that it's not it didn't work. It's not the QR barcodes it was just it just felt weird. I was just so used to being handed a menu.
Very true.
And
Very true.
That's a me problem.
They're handed the menu and the silverware and stuff.
Yeah.
I know a lot of
do
places. Yeah, very true. I know a lot of places started doing disposable menus too.
Yeah.
That was a big thing, just kind of paper menus that they throw away afterwards.
Yeah.
But of course, other than that,
a space-saving wheelchair.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Just more compact and a little bit more efficient, I guess.
Yeah.
Then they had a lot of different things for accessibility-wise, mobility for little kids as well. That's really cool. Artificial intelligence, a lot of steps were made in VR. Apparently there was some stuff for film dubbing.
Okay.
Other than that, I think they were talking about how crazy smartphone cameras have gotten. Let's see, automated inspections have become a thing. And sonograms have gotten a lot simpler as well.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, and that's super useful because that's used for a lot of different things.
Any health issue or anything, you can possibly get one.
Very true. So apps and software, yeah, I guess nothing super crazy. They have smart glasses that came out this year.
Yeah, I've actually heard that by 2030 we're gonna be pretty.
Dude,
pretty close.
They have smart glasses with a Qualcomm Snapdragon in it, and that's that's a smartphone chip.
Yeah,
that's insanity. But we do have a winner. We got Chill 8 over at Smiley's Tavern taking away the line prize. Nice job, Chill 8. But yeah, that's some pretty crazy stuff.
Wow.
Let's see, skincare on demand.
Oh yeah,
apparently that was really cool. Yeah. dual purpose skincare. So I
Okay.
guess like different types of.
I will say this: some of the sinks they've been coming out with recently, they've got me I'd be hyped about new sink drops.
Oh yeah,
because they have
literally.
some really cool things they're making
Dude.
like that sinks can do.
I really want like a actual like smart bathroom. You know what I'm talking about? Like where like it's all like kind of like synced up
Yeah.
and stuff. Because like they make such nice like just machines for the bathroom now. It's crazy.
Oh man, I always wanted. I know what I went to one place that had a bathroom with a heated floor, and I was like,
oh wow, that would be insane. That would be so crazy.
I know.
Oh man, yeah, no, that would be
it
so
was,
insane.
It was actually probably one of the best things I've ever actually stepping out of the shower and not feeling cold tile was such an interesting
yeah,
like
because like the
so used to it.
the solution to that before was just to have carpet in your bathroom.
I knew one person who had carpet in their bathroom, and
I've
anytime they
been
would
in-
post a picture of it, I would
Dude,
show
it's
someone.
nasty.
I would show someone new. I'd be like, "Who has carpet in their bathroom?"
Dude,
Dude, it was like
I-
red
I-
shag carpet.
I've lived in a couple houses
something.
with carpeted bathrooms, and I swear it is the worst thing ever.
It has to be
It
because
is the
it's got to be
worst.
like
Well,
getting
you-
out of the
you-
shower. It's like wet socks.
Yeah,
almost.
dude, you have to like clean the carpet all the time because like you can't have like buildup and
can't
stuff.
have mold.
Like it's this water dripping off you right after getting in the shower. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, yeah, it was so annoying, super annoying thing to deal with in a house. But of course, we do have another winner and another one too. Both of them, Cola 123, taking the large M and the coverall prize, both at the North Bar and Grill. Nice job, all you winners on this game. But yeah, definitely a lot of awesome stuff. But we're getting enrolled into this next game. And, of course, we were talking about really cool, like, innovations and stuff that were happening this past year. And I know there was other things that happened with health and beauty and stuff. Like, they made concentrated facial products and cleaning products
I'm
to where,
always
like, you just have to
skeptical about
add a
that
little bit
stuff.
of water. Huh?
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, so it's like a concentrate. You just pour, like, kind of squeeze a tiny bit on your hand and you just add water. And, like, it's, like, for your whole, like, you know what I mean? Like, your body or your face or whatever you're using it for.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, it is
That
pretty
you could
cool.
Just, like that they have stuff like that now.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's crazy. Like, I know I never thought about it like this, but, like, they've been doing it, like, with, like, drinks and stuff for a while now.
Yeah.
Where, like, you can just buy, like, concentrated tea, like, really strong tea or, like, juices or anything from the store and just mix it with water. And it's awesome. It's a lot cheaper, too.
like I get those packets all the time.
Oh, yeah. No,
Like,
they're
it's just a
super
basic
good.
concept that, like, we
Yeah.
haven't been, like, using into other things.
I
You know
know.
what? Like, you know what we should be going off from there? Shouldn't we be doing, like, something like that with, like, shampoo and conditioner that just needs a
Oh,
little bit
yeah.
of water and then it starts foaming up from a powder?
Literally, yeah. I
feel
know
like
they do
that
have.
would save a ton of money.
Yeah.
There's, like, powdered shampoo.
Yeah, they have powdered shampoo and they have dry shampoo and stuff
Yeah.
too.
But that's
but,
like I feel like that's a
but like a
almost
cool like
different.
a concentrated shampoo where it's
Where
like
it's
you
actually you
squeeze a
drip
tiny bit.
You put a little bit of the powder and then a good amount of the water, and you have a full handful.
Yeah,
that would
100%.
be ideal.
Oh yeah, that would definitely be pretty cool stuff. But of course, happy World Creativity and Innovation Day. It's definitely a really cool one. But this next one is pretty interesting. It's
Yeah.
British National Tea Day. Yeah, I don't know about that.
So this should actually be like the Boston Harbor.
Yeah, literally. Can we just like celebrate Boston Tea Harbor again?
Yeah.
But yeah, British National Tea Day. Behind every great country, there's an even greater beverage helping its people through the day. On April 21st, the United Kingdom celebrates National Tea Day, their drink of choice for the past 2 centuries. Yeah, definitely pretty cool stuff. And
Water's pretty good.
Yeah, water is flavored water. That's super fun. I love tea though. I know. And it's so funny that it's like, oh, tea is such a British thing, and I'm like, they didn't even have tea there. They took it from everybody else, and then they were like, oh, it's British tea. It's like, it's not even from Britain.
No.
They don't do tea there.
No.
Oh my god, I thought that was so funny.
Wasn't tea like originally like made in China?
Yeah, I think they got like tea and spices and stuff on the Silk Road and like that sort
Yeah.
of thing. And then of course also from being British and
Yeah.
doing British things.
Yeah. I think my favorite.
Us Americans know all too well about that.
Yeah. I know. I think my favorite reference to tea is Uncle Iroh.
Oh,
It's just hot leaf juice. All tea is hot leaf juice.
It's awesome. Hot leaf juice is great.
Yeah, hot leaf juice.
No, Uncle Iroh from the the Avatar show. He's awesome. One of my favorite like fictional characters.
I know.
But of course, happy British National Tea Day, and maybe take today, drink some tea, and think about it. And like British people do not have a claim on tea.
No.
It's not their own thing. Yeah, us Americans have as much of a claim to tea as British people do.
I think so.
That's right. But happy National Tea Day without the British, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
But of course, up next we have another pretty cool one, actually.
Oh, yeah, this one is National Yellow Bat Day. April 21st honors National Yellow Bat Day. On this day in 1967, the Army activated the 265th Army Security Agency Company Airborne with the 101st Airborne Division at Fort Campbell, Kentucky.
That's really cool. I love days like this, like where they like highlight specific like divisions and stuff.
Of the military, yeah.
Because I know they had another one where it was like it was this specific platoon where like they were like one of the biggest like deciding factors of the Pacific Front in World War II, and it was like we had never really learned about them in school.
It was the Japanese American fighters that fought from Hawaii.
Yeah, and it was awesome. It was super cool to learn about them. But so this is another one of those days that just highlights a specific company in one of the military branches. But before we get into it, we do have a couple winners. We got Walls over at American Legion Fridley, Drew Sifer over at Barden's on Main, Ray over at Bears Den Sports Bar, and Betty Boop over at Miniger Sports Hub. All of those players taking away that line prize. Nice job, you guys. But, so it's the 256th Army Security Agency Company, and let's take a look at what they do. So they were the United States Army Signals Intelligence. They were the Signals Intelligence Branch from 1945 to 76. The Latin motto of the Army Security Agency was Semper Vigilis, which means vigilant always, which echoes the declaration often mistakenly attributed to Thomas Jefferson that the price of liberty is eternal vigilance. Okay. Really pretty cool. So they most of the units focused upon signals intelligence, but if not all of the units contained human intelligence specialists as well, mostly interrogators and counterintelligence specialists, so kind of like behind the scenes kind of thing. I'm guessing. So like communications intelligence, electronic intelligence, signals intelligence, and communication security as well.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. And so they're headquartered out of Arlington Hall Station in Virginia. That's pretty interesting stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But we do have a winner. It's Ray over at Bears Den Sports Bar, taking away the large M. Nice job, Ray. But I think this day specifically celebrates the Airborne Division that was associated with them too. So that's pretty cool stuff. But we do have another winner. It's Ray, again, over at Bears Den Sports Bar. Nice job.
Oh, yeah.
But happy National Yellow Bat Day, because that is definitely a pretty cool one.
Oh, yeah. Next up on our national days, we got National Chocolate Covered Cashews Day. National Chocolate Covered Cashews Day is observed on each year on April 21st. Not unlike other nuts, cashews and chocolate get along very well together. Of course, chocolate lovers savor the combination of nutty crunch and creamy, rich chocolate.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I know Ian and I we were talking about which one would be better, if like dark chocolate or milk chocolate would be better on cashews, like a little bit ago. And
I think it would be milk chocolate.
You think milk chocolate? I don't know. Low key.
I feel like dark chocolate would go best with like almonds.
I don't know.
But that might just be me.
For some reason, I feel like dark chocolate with like the sea salt sprinkle on it would go so good for me. And like, I would love it with
if I'm gonna have
the
dark
cashew.
chocolate, it usually is gonna have like the sea salt on it anyways.
Yep.
So now that you're like saying it like that, I'm
Exactly.
like, okay.
Exactly. Like, and then you're kind of setting it up like,
But
okay.
then again, like I feel like dark chocolate could just go with any of like the any of the nuts that people
you
cover
like
with
you
chocolate.
put like 3 tiny little salt rocks, of the sea salt on there, and I'm like, oh, that's so much better than milk chocolate.
Oh, it is.
You know what I mean? I'm just like,
this
wow,
is
this
like-
is great.
This
It's
is gourmet.
Yeah, literally,
It's like
this
3
is
salt
fancy.
flakes.
Exactly, like 3 random salt flakes just
And,
from
like,
like
you don't
Morton
even
salt.
taste it.
Yeah, literally.
But it's there.
It's there. But yeah, I feel like either way, I would be like totally good with milk chocolate or dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Like I feel like cashew is just one of those nuts that like it was good either way.
Yeah. I remember that one time that I got that like mixed tray of like things from the water park that they gave me, all of those like assorted chocolate covered nuts and stuff.
That's right.
And I was like, I put in all this work here. And you guys gave me a nut tray.
Nut tray. Nice.
Honestly, we were all munching on it like
it was
right
good.
once I got back.
No, it was good. Chocolate covered nuts are nothing to mess about.
Oh yeah. I wish I
agree.
could see more like mixed like things of just like different chocolate covered nuts.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Almost like a bag of just like different ones.
I know that would be cool if like they had like those popcorn bags, but like just kind of like with nuts instead.
What about those popcorn tins where they have like the
yeah,
three
like the
sections?
dividers? Yeah.
But it's like just
like
like
the holiday ones.
massive amount of chocolate covered peanuts,
yeah.
chocolate covered almonds, and chocolate covered cashews.
Dude, and they could even do it to where it's not like chocolate covered, but like they could do the drizzle.
The drizzle.
And they're like honey roasted or something like that. That would be insane.
Honey roasted is the close like second to me for chocolate covered,
Dude.
unless smokehouse almonds.
At that point, it'd be like a faux brittle.
Ooh.
You know what I'm talking about? It'd be like the brittle, but without like the caramel keeping everything together.
Yeah.
It's just like the drizzle keeping everything together.
Yeah, it would just be drizzled on top, and it kind of like breaks off when you grab each one a little bit.
It's like popcorn. You know how like sometimes the drizzle will clump them together.
Yep.
It would be exactly just like that.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's National Creativity and Innovation Day. We can't help it.
So good thing that I'm going grocery shopping.
Yeah, literally.
I'm picking up some cashews and some milk chocolate. I'm gonna toss some milk chocolate in the microwave, and I'm gonna do the drizzle.
Oh, 100%. Maybe even put some honey on there too. 'Cause
Oh.
why not? But of course, happy National Chocolate Covered Cashews Day. Celebrate it well. I trust you guys with this one. It's pretty easy. But up next, we have our last national day, and it's a really fun one. It's National Kindergarten Day. Each year on April 21st, National Kindergarten Day honors the birthday of the man who started the first kindergarten, Frederick Wilhelm August Froebel. August 21st, 1782 to June 21st, 1852. That was the time he lived. He was credited with starting the very first kindergarten in Germany in 1837. Froebel was a German teacher and a student of Johann Pestalozzi. Froebel laid a foundation for modern education, recognizing that children learn through play and experience rather than, taking tests all the time.
Oh, yeah, and we got Stube Jesus over at Beer Stube in Grove Heights, taking home $6 on that wine prize. And I didn't actually know what Stube was for a sec. It's a place that sells beer. I was like, great.
It's Beer's Tube in Grove Heights. That's what it is. I was trying to remember the location, and I was like, oh, he's playing at that location.
And I was like, it makes sense.
That's right. But
yeah, a Stube is a place that sells alcohol, especially beer.
Nice. That's right. But happy National Kindergarten Day. That's definitely a really fun one. What's your favorite kindergarten memory? There's some really messed up kindergarten memories, but let's say a good one to that we can share.
This one will be kind of funny. I'm gonna apologize to my sister ahead of time, but I remember when I was younger, my parents were really mad at my sister's kindergarten teacher.
Yeah.
Because she wanted to hold my sister back because she couldn't cut lines straight.
What?
Yeah. So my sister almost had to take kindergarten twice because she couldn't cut a straight line. But then they figured it out. She's left-handed.
Oh, wow. So they were just forcing her to cut with her right hand.
With the right hand scissors, and then she did left hand.
And at that point, it's like it's not even a mental thing. It's like a physical thing at that point.
Yeah, they just didn't have left hand scissors, so it wasn't comfortable for her to even try.
Yeah, it's like it's a kid, too.
And, so it was like,
who cares if
they
can't cut in a straight line at like 6 years old?
I know.
That's ridiculous. I would be so mad. I'd be like, you're a teacher? You're a teacher? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, I can't believe that.
I can't cut a straight line now.
I know. I was about to say I can barely cut a straight line. I'll
be like, when I get to the end, I'm like shaking almost because I don't want to mess it up. I'm like,
oh my gosh, yeah. I was about to say we can't cut straight lines, and the government makes us pay taxes. Like we're considered working members of society. Yeah. That's so funny. But like that,
at least partially
held back. That's so funny to me. Oh, but of course, we do have a couple more winners. We got DJW over at VFW Spring Lake Park, and we got GQ CP over at the Barrel House Bar and Cafe. It's surprisingly somewhat difficult to say.
I
just
know, I
because
messed it up twice now.
It's all this weird,
roughly the same letter.
Yeah, exactly.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
Because G and Q are GQ and P are all the same letter, just slightly different.
Exactly. They just have different curls everywhere.
Exactly.
Or facing the different way.
It's terrible.
I know, it is. But of course, happy National Kindergarten Day. We're learning the alphabet again today.
Oh, yeah. Do you have a favorite kindergarten memory?
Oh, I'm trying to think. I think I know I had fun going to my first day of kindergarten. I remember walking up and I had a fun lunchbox with me and stuff. It was like a Hulk lunchbox. And yeah, I think that was like probably my favorite like memory. Other than that, I had a pretty uneventful like kindergarten. I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like I did too. I went to kindergarten up in Clare when I first got here.
That's funny.
From California. It was such a small school.
That's hilarious. I went to kindergarten in Clearwater, Florida. And I nothing really stood out to me there. I just kind of was a kid there, I guess.
Yeah.
And the real stories I got happened when I moved to Texas, and then that's when the kids got real weird. It was a lot of fun.
Kids were
It was so
interesting in
funny.
elementary school in California. It's so weird how like different kids are across the nation.
Yeah, 100%. It's really, really funny. But, of course, National Kindergarten Day, it's a good one. But we do have a minute and 50 seconds left to get enrolled into this next game. But in the meantime, we got a little bit of Twins news to get into, and not the greatest news because we are 4-8 on the season, and the Royals held on for a 2-0 victory over the Twins on a dreary night at Kauffman Stadium that saw fewer than 9,000 fans walk through the gates.
Oh.
Yeah, very unfortunate. But of course, we have that game today against the Royals at 1:10 p.m. Central Time for you guys. So that will be happening in about 40 minutes or so. That will be when the first pitch happens. But of course, as you guys know, we have teamed up with the Minnesota Twins. You guys can play the eTab game. Twins win wherever Pilot games are played. It's a lot of fun. Definitely check it out. Let us know what you think. But I'm going to look up a little bit of Twins Minnesota news just to make sure we're not missing out on anything crazy.
Oh, yeah.
But let's take a look. No, just kind of stuff about the game last night and how we lost, unfortunately. But yeah, Byron Buxton returns to the Twins lineup, though. He's good. He hurt his knee on the slide, but he was fine. I know he had a scan that looked over the injury and made sure there was nothing wrong with it, and it ended up being negative. Nothing was okay, or I mean, not. It ended up being negative in the good way, in that they didn't find anything crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely really good stuff. Good stuff to Byron Buxton. Hopefully he can get back and keep healthy for the rest of the season. I know he's one of the best players in the MLB when he can keep healthy. It just is an issue of staying on the field. But of course, 10 seconds away from getting enrolled. Press that button and get enrolled into this next game. In the meantime, we got some Twiking Zone standings to get into. And, of course, this is what you guys are earning points for right now from 12 to 1 every day.
Oh, yeah, kicking off these standings in 9th place. We got a two-way tie between Mikey Wins in Steve-O's and Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. They're both tied with 88,000 points. In 8th place, we got Dago11 over at Polar Lounge with 91,000 points. In 7th place, we got Bryce over at Atomic Star Tavern, getting closer to that 100,000 point club with 95,000 points. In 6th place, we got GTZ over at the Midi with 114,000 points. Shortly ahead in 5th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Riverside Store and Tavern with 115,000 points. Only 1,000 points separating Yo-Yo and GTZ. In 4th place, we got Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 124,000 points. With 132,000 points in 3rd place, we got Simbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven. But we do got a line prize winner with Easy E over at L&M Bar, taking home $8. Good job, Easy E.
Awesome. One of our many celebrity players here.
Oh, yeah, one of our many.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. But next up on these standings, we got 2nd place Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven, who's only 1,000 points ahead of 3rd place Sinbob with 133,000 points. And with a 33,000 point lead in 1st place is Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley with 166,000 points.
Awesome stuff. But of course, good job to all the players within those top 10s. You guys are all doing great stuff. But we got some location standings to get into. Starting it off in 10th place, we got Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 120,000 points. In 9th place, it's Main Street Pub in Kimball with 139,000 points. In 8th place, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 154,000 points. In 7th place, it's Steve-O's in Crystal with 206,000 points. In 6th place, we got Our Place on 3rd and Faribault with 211,000 points. In 5th place, it is now it's no longer a tie. 5th place getting kicked out of the 4th place tie. It's Corner Bar and Goodhue with 257,000 points. They are now 4,000 points behind 4th place, the person who kicked them out of that tie. And in 4th place, it's Eagles Rochester with 261,000 points. In 3rd place, we got American Legion Fridley with 282,000 points. And in 2nd place, it's Corky's Bar in South Haven with 362,000 points. And of course, jumping over the 400,000 and the 500,000 point club, we got in 1st place VFW Spring Lake Park with 602,000 100,000 points over the course of this season. It's been craziness. Good job to all the players and locations, especially everybody playing over at VFW Spring Lake Park. You guys have been going crazy this season. But, of course, we do have a winner. It's Cindy over at Muddy Cow North Branch taking away the large M. Nice job, Cindy. But we have some really cool stuff going on in the ETAP side of things here at Pilot Games.
Oh, yeah. Right now we're listening to some Buku Bucks. It is great. You guys can go out in the woods and search for some big bucks. But before we talk about these awesome ETAPs, we got a couple Musco prize winners. We got Stoop Jesus over at Beer Soup in Grove Heights. And we got Chili 8 over at Smiley's Tavern. They'll be splitting up that $12 Musco prize. But yeah, we are listening to some Buku Bucks right now. You can head to the woods and search for big bucks. You can play beer pong at deer camp, or you can even test your shooting skills in the Buku Bucks hunting bonus and win some trophy prizes. But if that isn't quite your theme, which I don't know why it wouldn't be, we have over 50 different charitable ETAP games that you can check out. You can play anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500, and all games have small bets between 50 cents and $5, and they all have awesome bonus and free play rounds.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to all of the, all the winners on this game, I meant to say. You guys are doing great stuff. We do only have, I think, 3 games left. What was this, a game number 7 or game number 6?
This was game number 7.
Okay, game number 7. So, of course, we have 3 games left. Quick maths. But awesome stuff. 2 minutes away from getting enrolled into this next game. And we have some really good music history to get into. And actually going back all the way to 1990 on this day in history, we got Paul McCartney. He sets a new world record for attendance at a concert by a single artist when his tour-ending show at the Macarena Stadium in Rio draws 184,000 people.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Dang. Could you imagine having to be in a stadium with 184,000 other people?
No, that is insane.
That'd be terrible.
That is a lot of people in one place at once. Let's take a look.
Sometimes I don't even like going to the concerts at the casino.
Yeah, I know, and that feels packed, and that's just like 1,000 people maybe.
I know, and most of the people already already living right by the casino too, so it's really weird.
Yeah, let's take a look. Oh. Wow. Okay, I just looked the most successful concert of all time, and only 7 years after that Paul McCartney concert, 3.5 million people came to this concert. And it was Jean-Michel Jarre's. I don't even know who he is. His concert in 1997. It marks the 850th anniversary of Moscow.
Okay, like the entire country of Russia was there.
For real.
They probably had to be.
That's so crazy. So he was he's a French composer. That is insane. So he was really good, like with vast laser displays, large projections, and fireworks. He probably put on a pretty good show.
Yeah, that sounds.
Yeah, like he probably for the 850th anniversary in Moscow. That is crazy.
Oh, you know he was going hard for Moscow.
For real. Moscow was going insane. That is, oh my gosh. Wow, 3.5 million people. I need to see that. So his name was Jean-Michel Jarre. That is so good. So I'm going to look up this 1997 concert. 3.5, I can barely believe that. So 3.5 million people? I feel like that's totally something that like how do you even count that many? Wow, yeah, so it was literally just like in this crazy huge venue. It was like literally in just this huge common area, and people just filled it up.
Wow.
Rammstein had 600,000 people. 7th biggest concert ever. Wow.
At a Rammstein concert?
That's crazy.
That's an interesting choice of a concert.
I'm not even surprised. They're huge in Europe. They are absolutely gigantic in Europe.
I love Rammstein.
Oh, yeah. Rammstein's awesome. But, of course, we do have a winner. We got Walls over at American Legion Fridley taking away the line prize. Nice job, Walls.
I don't think I've had a single workout where I've listened to Rammstein where it didn't feel like the greatest pump of my life.
100%. Oh, yeah. No.
He was.
Jean-Michel Jarre, if I'm pronouncing his name right, I'm sorry if I am not, but he totally did put on a crazy show.
Those aren't even like
That's
fireworks.
like on the Capitol building.
Yeah. But those weren't even like fireworks he set off. Those look like flares. Like genuine flares.
They actual like flares, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Does he do this every year? So the 20 years of the Mega Show, Oxygen in Moscow. Is that what it's called?
He has a show called Oxygen. He has like Oxygen, like 1914.
Weird.
It's like there's an an E at the end or something.
This
for
one
his
is
song.
different. Yeah.
Is it just the name of like?
It's
oh,
a
it's
different
song.
one. Yeah. Oxygen in Moscow. Is that so? It must have been a specific. So this is the song he like performed when he was there.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Well, I just can't get over the fact that 3.5 million people were at that concert.
No, it almost seems like impossible.
That does seem really impossible. But yeah, but I mean, Paul McCartney set at the time the world record for attendance for 184,000 people, but it got crushed years later.
Yeah.
It got crushed. That's crazy. That's really impressive though.
That's
3.5
extremely
million
impressive.
people. Wow, I just can't get over that. That's insane. But we do have a winner. It's Buddy over at Bialco's Bar, taking away the large M. Nice job, Buddy. But of course, we got some awesome stuff happening in our PGL realm here at Pilot Games. There's some awesome stuff going on. You got to sign up at pgl.world to become a member of our league. These PGL players, they compete for a lot of points and have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has a lot of great stuff in it. So definitely sign up right now because you can get all the benefits of being a PGL player when you can, participate in those PGL nights and compete with everybody else. But we have some new people that did exactly just that and have joined up with the PGL. But before we get into them, we do have Nan over at Corky's Bar in South Haven taking away that coverall prize. Nice job, Nan.
Oh, yeah, good job. And those new members that signed up go as follows. We got Nama's Girls, Nama's 6, Miko 7,000, Julstein 8, Joe Grew 8, Pagan, Am 1198, and we got Bratwurst, a favorite.
Awesome.
I think that
stuff.
might be my top name right now.
Bratwurst.
Just
That was a good one.
Bratwurst.
That was really good. I like it. Nice job. Good job to all the people joining up with the PGL. Hopefully we see some jackpots out of you guys, or maybe even getting onto those famed PGL standings with the big dogs, because it's getting pretty crazy on there, and we're going to get right into them, starting with these PGL standings and getting into the top 10s of these players.
Oh, yeah, and we had some crazy shakeups recently. In 10th place, previously in 8th, getting pushed back, we got Nixon over at VFW Roseville with, was it 970,000?
Yeah, we're just going to go through the names of the players. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. In 9th place, previously in 10th, we got Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi Gilbert. In 8th place, previously in 8th place, previously in 9th, we got Sarah Honey over at VFW Austin. In 7th place, we got Ted over at the Sunshine Depot. In 6th place, previously in 5th, getting pushed back, we got Reyes 22 over at American Legion Morristown. In 5th place, previously in 6th, we got Bryzo over at the Underground Bar and Grill. In 4th place, we got Forget You D over at Eagles Austin. 3rd place is Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon. In 2nd place is Keith over at Billy's Rockford. And in 1st place, we got Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post.
Awesome stuff to all the players in the PGL standings. You guys have been going crazy recently. But we got those location standings to get into as well. But before I do, we do have only a minute and a half left to get enrolled into this next game. That jackpot is over $780. You can get that in 52 balls or less to win. So definitely try and get at it. It is a pretty nice prize, as always, in the same ball count of 52 balls or less to win. But of course, location standings, starting it off in 10th place, we got Beck's Pub and Becker. Then in 9th place, we got Neighbors Pub Dover. In 8th place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 7th place is VFW Northfield. 6th place is Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa, actually rising from yesterday, getting from 8th place all the way to 6th place. In 5th place, we got Blashkill's Embassy Bar in St. Peter. 4th place is American Legion Cleveland. 3rd place, Neeson's Gaylord. And 2nd place, changing from yesterday, it's now Billy's Rockford, falling down from 1st place back to 2nd place. And in 1st place, taking their spot again, it's 3rd Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake. Nice job to all the locations and players playing in those PGL nights the past couple nights. It was a lot of fun, getting a lot of different points. But of course, we do have some Minnesota Wild news to get into, and it's some pretty awesome stuff. Over the course of this season, the Minnesota Wild have racked up 48 wins, 21 losses, and 7 overtime losses. But Cam Talbot ended up making 26 saves for his 3rd shutout of the season in Minnesota's 2-0 win over the Montreal Canadiens on Tuesday night at the Bell Center. He's pleased that his strong play of late has come as the Wild try to secure home ice advantage in the first round of the playoffs. And of course, we have that next game against the Canucks tonight at 7 p.m. And as you guys know, we have teamed up with the Minnesota Wild. You can play the E-Tab game, Let's Go Wild, any day, today or tonight, at your favorite Minnesota bar. I would definitely recommend tonight, though, maybe send over a little bit of Pilot Games luck while you're playing the E-Tab game, while the Wild are competing against the Canucks. That would definitely be a good way to celebrate.
Oh, yeah.
But, of course, what do you think is going to be the point total for tonight's game against the Canucks?
I think we're going to have a 4-2 game.
Okay, 4-2. I definitely see it. I think we're going to go 3-0 and win, and Cam Talbot's going to have another shutout.
We're going to have 4 shutouts? All right. Let's see
right.
Cam Talbot getting his 4th shutout. That'd
100%.
be great.
And if Cam Talbot isn't playing today, I think Marc-Andre Fleury continues the tradition and gets the shutout too.
Yeah, might as well.
That's right.
But we do got a line prize winner. We got Rick Lou over at American Legion Hugo taking home $6 on that line prize. Good job, Rick Lou.
Nice job. But of course, that game is tonight against the Canucks at 7 once again. So definitely tune in for that one. It's going to be a fun one. But we have an awesome fishing report to get into, and it's coming from the Lake of the Woods Tourism by Outdoors Weekly, updated on April 20th, 2022, and I'll let you take it away.
Oh, yeah, on the Rainy River. The Rainy River is open. This week, some feeder rivers break loose, sending ice and some debris into the Rainy River. Luckily, sturgeon aren't being affected by dirty water and will still be active and feed during periods of dirty water conditions. Again, many big sturgeon were caught this week using a glob of crawlers or crawlers with frozen emerald shiners on a sturgeon rig, an 18-inch leader, materials of 60-pound test, 3-aught or 5-aught circle hook, and a 3 to 4 ounce no-roll sinker. Sturgeon rigs available at local bait shops. Heavier rods and reels are definitely recommended. Most sturgeon anglers are targeting holes throughout the river where sturgeon are living and waiting for their next meal.
Awesome stuff. Yeah, definitely. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of sturgeon fishing over the next couple weeks, especially considering the Minnesota fishing opener isn't until May 14th. But that will be a lot of fun when that opens up for you guys. Just, starting off yet another year of nice fishing in the summertime. But we do have another winner on the large M. It's Walls again. Over at American Legion Fridley, they are going crazy right now, getting a ton of wins on this broadcast. But of course, awesome stuff. Have fun fishing, guys, whether you're doing sturgeon or waiting around until the fishing opener happens. But either way, just a reminder, when you guys are playing Pilot Games, take pictures and share them with us. We love seeing you guys having fun playing these games. But we do have a winner. It's Saj over at Lucky Saloon, taking away that coverall prize. Nice job, Saj. But of course, talking about pictures, send them in. You can send them in on Facebook or by posting them to any social media with the hashtag Pilot Games, or you can even email them in to jackpots@pilotgames.com directly. And you don't have to be winning jackpot messages or anything to get onto those onto the broadcast for us to show your picture off. You can just have fun playing Pilot Games with your friends or your family and stuff, and send in those pictures anyways. We have a lot of fun with all of those. We love showing them off on the broadcast all the time. But of course, getting enrolled into this next game, we only got a couple more minutes to do so. So in the meantime, we got some Vikings news to get into, and the historically accurate draft analyst is Pete Schrager from NFL.com, and he predicted Garrett Bradbury to the Vikings in 2019 and Justin Jefferson to Minnesota in 2020. So he was right about our first-round picks 2 years in a row.
All right, so this is I want to hear what he has to say.
That's right. So he says, Schrager's prediction for the Vikings in 2022, well, if new boss Kwesi Adofo-Mensah doesn't trade the pick, there's momentum building on that topic, and he prophesies Jermaine Johnson II, an edge rusher, to the Vikings. Okay. Johnson spent 2 seasons at the University of Georgia before transferring to the Seminoles for the 2021 season. At Florida State, Johnson tabulated 11.5 sacks in 15 games, 70 total tackles, and ACC Defensive Player of the Year honors. On Johnson for the Vikings at number 12, Schrager, put in his opinion. He said, quote, if Stingley's off the board, look for Johnson, an Eden Prairie, Minnesota native, who's viewed by most teams as the 4th pass rusher off the board. And yeah, very talented. I could definitely see that happening. It's going to be a lot of fun seeing who we end up picking with that first-round pick, or even if we end up trading it too. A lot of options sitting at that pick. But of course, as you guys know, we here at Pilot Games have teamed up with the Minnesota Vikings for the ETAB game, Vikings Victory. Pick out a letter in that skull bonus to win some big prizes. It is a lot of fun. Let us know what you think about it. But we do have some Jackpot Hunter standings to get into, and I'll let you take away these players right off the bat.
Oh, yeah, kicking off in 10th place, we got Duh over at VFW Coon Rapids. In 9th place is Crazy Kid over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45. In 8th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. In 6th place, we actually have a two-way tie between Kimmy over at Niesel Legion and Two-Way Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar. In 5th place, we got Brother Nat over at Chart House. 4th place is Kev over at the Deer Stand. In 3rd place, we got Not Lucky over at the Corner Bar in Goodhue. Also at the Corner Bar in Goodhue. In 2nd place is Bull. And also at the Corner Bar in Goodhue is 1st place Bobo.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to all the players. You guys are all doing great. But of course, we got some location standings to get into. I'll take them right away. Starting it off in 10th place, we got Sundance Golf Banquet Ball in Dayton. In 9th place, it's American Legion Fridley in Fridley. In 8th place, we got Shady's Railside in Rice. 7th place is Billy's Rockford. 6th place is Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd. 5th place is Tasty Pizza Hangar in 45 in Hilltop. 4th place is Concordia Lanes in New Ulm. Third place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. 2nd place is VFW Spring Lake Park. And 1st place is Corner Bar in Goodhue. Definitely some awesome stuff. Good job to all the locations and players. You guys are doing great. But we got balls dropping on this last game. The line prize and large M is both sitting at $6 with that jackpot at $843. But we got the first winner off the board. It's Mojo Mom over at Corky's Bar, South Haven. Oh, he got me. No, not Joe Mama. But of course, we got a little bit of celebrity birthdays to get into. And actually starting it off pretty early in 1926. We got Arthur Rowley, an English soccer forward, most goals in English League football, 434 in 619 games. Played for Leicester City, Shrewsbury Town. Awesome stuff. Happy birthday to Arthur Rowley.
Yeah, next up, born in 1936, we got Bob Cleary, American U.S. Hockey Hall of Fame center, Olympic gold in 1960, and went to Harvard University.
Yeah, that's some awesome stuff. I mean, Bob Cleary, he is a very, very well known for just, you know, winning Olympic gold in U.S. hockey. I feel like all the people that win gold in, like, U.S. sports for the Olympics usually are, like, more well known than the people who win gold in, like, other events for some reason.
Yeah.
It's really funny stuff. But definitely happy birthday to Bob Cleary. Pretty cool stuff. But up next, this one is awesome. Born in 1947, we got Iggy Pop, born as James Osterberg, but Iggy Pop. They were an American singer and lyricist known as the Godfather of Punk. They were known for The Stooges, I Want to Be Your Dog, and solo Lust for Life. Definitely some super cool stuff. Happy birthday to you, Iggy Pop. Very iconic musician during their time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, this one's awesome, though.
Oh, yeah. Next up, born in 1959, we got Robert Smith, British rock singer, songwriter, and guitarist, known for being with The Cure.
That's right.
Yeah, Friday I'm in Love.
Oh, 100%. Happy birthday, Robert Smith. I mean, iconic, absolutely awesome. The Cure, one of the greatest bands of that time. Super cool stuff. Happy birthday to Robert Smith. But we do have another winner. It's Walls over at American Legion Fridley taking it away. And we're moving on to the Musco prize at $10 for the coverall. But we got a couple more celebrity birthdays. We got Rob Riggle, born in 1970. He's an American comedian and actor known for Modern Family, The Daily Show, and SNL. Then born in 1975 or 1979, we got James McAvoy, Scottish actor, known for X-Men and stuff. But we got our last winner of the day. It's Rick Lou over at American Legion Hugo, taking away the last win. Nice job, Rick Lou. But with that last win, we got one last celebrity birthday, and born in 1980, it's Tony Romo, the American football quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, and now he's an NFL commentator, and a pretty good one that
He is.
He actually predicts plays before they even happen. He is a very, very football-minded kind of dude. But, of course, we'd have our player spotlight to get into, and our player spotlight is covering Policy Man over at Arlington Dugout, and they won a jackpot of $17,039. And when they won that jackpot, they were playing at Arlington Dugout, and Arlington Dugout supports the charity VFW Post 6031 Arlington. Their mission statement is to foster camaraderie among United States veterans of overseas conflicts and to serve our veterans, the militaries, and our communities, and to advocate on behalf of all veterans. Definitely, I mean, awesome stuff, really cool. But of course, it brings it full circle. Whenever you guys are playing pilot games, your community wins. Have a nice day, everybody.
Take care.
Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. Second place is VFW Spring Lake Park with 173,000 points. And then that number one location, you probably could have guessed it from the player standings. It's Corner Bar in Goodhue with 355,000 points so far this season.
That is super impressive, but you guys need to be coming out from 4 to 6 each and every day to try your hand at the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter during our happy hour show.
There it is,
53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous days! Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skull, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Creasel. Really cool listening to him talking his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson. Have a really nice day! Woo!
entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts, drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Hey guys, and probably our favorite part of doing the job that we do is giving out massive jackpots. And we
Absolutely.
give out so many massive jackpots every single week, and we give out a bunch during the weekend as well. So we'd like to highlight those weekend jackpots, which got us to a jackpot total so far this season of 359 jackpots.
That is super exciting. But starting Friday off, we had Meh 24 over at the Wild Boar Bar